Welcome back to another stream of Outer Worlds 2. Last time we left off, we had pretty much cleared up Praetor, and we were ready to start a new world, Cloister. However, I have changed my mind a little. We're going to go to the worlds we've previously been to and open up the rifts and see what happened in them. Let's start with Eden. I also bounced around, hacking bounty terminals, and buying some more ammo. And I put a few mods into my shit. Nothing too crazy. I put a damage resistance mod on this, and then I went to the our bucket and put an extra holster mod on it, so we wouldn't constantly get rid of our slot 2 every time we equipped it. So that's going to be convenient. So we have 2 rifts. Let's go to the one down here first. Apparently it has something called a shrinkway inside it, from the note we read all that time ago, and that is very intriguing to me. I would very much like to shrink shit, you know? That sounds fun as hell to me. That sounds fun as hell. Let's do it. Oh. Rift residue. Let me up, man. More rift residue. Oh shit. Hold on, I took too long. I took way too long. Alright, quick save. Now what? Do I have to wait for one of them to go away? I think I do. I think I've got to wait for this one at top to go away. I don't know. That's a little bit of a dilemma. Actually, I think I understand it now. Do that one first. Come over here and do this one. And I'll give you this to stand on. And then that should give us time to boop, shrink away. Hell yeah, we're favoriting that. Look at that chat. Got a shrink ray. So we gotta charge up all 3 slots and then fire it. Oh, that's interesting. That could be fun. Could be fun. Might be useless. Who knows? But we have it. It's ours now. Let's go see what's up here. In this rift. I wanna try it. I wanna try it on someone. Commander Torres. Try this out. Oh my god, okay. Okay, it's not that great, to be honest. It's better to just shoot them. Yeah. Honestly, I don't see myself using that in combat much. It takes up quite a bit of ammo, just for like a gimmick. But you know, it's still cool, it's still pretty fun. Just not for me, I'm afraid. It's a shame because all this blue shit that we're getting, it's never that great. Apart from this. Anywho, gonna mark it over here. Don't want to go. Let's be off. I wonder how much damage I would take from these now. Probably not much. There's already very little damage. If only this wasn't a hilly area so I could actually jetpack without constantly being interrupted, you know? Like, come on, just let me jetpack. Fine, whatever. Who's found them bodies, I wonder? Right, what have we got here? Boomerang? What about Boomerang? I wonder what we can do with Rift Residue. Maybe some cool shit unlocks. Eventually. Alright, let's see. There's a barrage of wacky ghoul boss that bounce aimed at the Boomerang glass to lock on home towards enemies. That sounds like it could be fun. Could be fun. Time to give it a try. We'll try it on our next planet though. Incognito. No. Let's see. Dorado. None on there, there's none on there. We've done that. Alright, to Dorado, and then we can go to Cloister then. Wow, and that's really just gonna block me like that. Just block my jump down. That's so sad. So sad. I can't believe you did that to me. I might cry. I won't. Let's see. Is that at the bottom? I can't remember where that is. Let me try and get visual on it. Down. Oh, try here apparently. Open rift. Alright, I'm up for rift residue as well. Keep an eye out for that. Here it is. Give me it. Wait, is this just the way you're meant to use to get up here? Oh my. I think we've already been up here. No? No? Maybe I have, I just missed. You know. Missed this place. What about up here? What, I saw something highlight there. I mean, I've been up here, right? No? Did I just somehow missed this? Didn't really take much damage, so... Have you... Okay, well... I thought we've been up there, that's where we've been. I haven't been up here. I was confusing it for that place over there. Really? You wouldn't just climb the thing right in front of you? Hmm. I think that's everything up here. I really do. Ooh, close. I'm gonna try a few things first off. I'm gonna drop down to this. I'm gonna follow this over here and see where this goes. Whee! There's enemies down there. Interesting. This gun's really good too, by the way, chat. Better than the SMG that levels up. It's much better. Look at that. It's beautiful. Where the hell was that thing going? There's goop. Manticarapus. Come on, pick it up. There we go. Is there anything else up here, or is that just it? Oh, I think that's just it, but I think you can get up there, down here from, up there from down here. I just missed it. Yeah. I feel like that's that then. Alright, let's go for the one over. Let's put a marker here for this. A marker here for them. Let's make our way towards them. I think I got lucky grabbing something there. Whee! Okay, the problem is it tracks all, you know, like, fallen distance. So like, if it is slightly going down, like a slope, it will track all of that as falling. So you won't really fall at all, but it will track it as one big fall and you'll just die. Which isn't great. That's my rift residue. I meant to do it from... Advanced encryption key ×3. Ooh. Well, I see the way you're meant to do it, but we did it a different way. Let's fast travel over here. Go look at these rifts. There must be something crazy you can craft with rift residue later on. There has to be, right? Otherwise, why would it be like this? Let's start flying. No, 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 no. Can we get in from here? I think we can, right? There's a way up here, like to the left a little bit. I wonder if I could just jump up and... I might be able to just jump up. Well, well, well. Look at that. What can I get down? I wanted to, you know, not do that, but, you know, sometimes the game just says fuck you. Does it to you anyway. I land on this? I can. Alright. No, I wanna land on this bit right here. And then Perfect. They're making noises like they're still alive. I'm not seeing any rift residue over here. If I do this, can I see any rift residue? I don't see any. Oh. Maybe that's why I was making noises like they were still alive. But somehow we weren't the ones in the rift. That'll be a man. Ay, ay, ay. Dad.
Who needs to die?
Ay, ay, ay. Bitch ass spiders. I don't know. Oh, if the dead bodies are definitely making noises like they're still alive. It's not even a question. They're definitely doing it. No, I definitely see any rift residue. Oh. Well, now I see it. Right. Definitely no rift residue over there. I see it. Quick grab it. Perfect. Baseball card. It's probably rift residue up here that we missed because I was too slow. Fucking minigun? What? The damage on it isn't that great though. That could be interesting. If we could make that corrosive damage for bots, that could be really fucking interesting. Let's see. I'm gonna pull open the rifts again. So I'm almost certain there's going to be rift residue over there that we can grab. And I obviously want to get it, so. Right. Open up. Open up. So yeah. Then you open up. Fuck. I don't know how that happened. I was trying to go back. I don't know how I ended up in a position where if we didn't jump, probably would have not landed on the platform. If I jump and we overshot it by a lot. Yeah, I knew there'd be rift residue over here. Alright, I think we're done. Yeah. Incognito. Let me see something. Craft. Mods. Weapons. No modifications available. Barrel. Okay. Crafting. Weapon mod. Barrel. Oh, I don't know if we can. I don't know where we can get a minigun barrel mod. No idea. Maybe we'll find one somewhere. Who knows? Cloister. It's time. It is time. Yes. Whatever. I just sworn I saw like an outline of someone right there. Tristan, you need to lock in and make an appearance on the ship. Like, where the fuck are you? Alright. Manual. What's that saying? Okay, this isn't too bad. You can delete the old saves. Because let's be honest, I'm not reloading a save from 40 hours ago. Right? Let's be real. That's never gonna happen. I am never going that far back. There we go. Alright, let's see. Where are we? Why is there a big black void on the map right here? That's why. That makes a lot of sense. Makes a lot of sense. In fact, it may even make a shit ton of sense. Alright, let me look around the landing pad for loot. Decent amount so far. Alright, so we have 2 pathways to go. I think we only really have 1 pathway to go. Yeah. Let me hit this up. Grab that. 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 And that. There we go. Alright, let's go over here. There's what's down this way. Oh. I saw you. I know you're just dog shit, generic trash loot, but I'm not leaving you behind.
The repair personnel so long.
I wouldn't worry about the repair personnel, man. Just remove your pockets. Alright, what's going on here?
Greetings. By any chance, did you happen to encounter the repair personnel I dispatched to Resistor Bank 2789B12?
Yeah, met them last Friday. What's wrong with the resistor bank?
Our new JTY-1030 resistor banks are built with enough durability to suffer through a tremendous amount of misuse. But the brutish handling by the Protectorate is too much for it. The misuse is causing moisture uptake, which causes the resistors to give off more heat. In the snow, that means more moisture, which means even more heat. I'm sure you can observe that the problem is cyclical in nature. I don't suppose you'd be willing to aid me in fixing this?
I might. Why is the excess heat such a problem?
In the short term, it's wreaking havoc with the weather and causing small, localized blizzards. Long term, the archive would suffer irreparable damage to multiple systems. Undoubtedly, this would reduce its maximum operations per millisecond. Obviously, this is unacceptable. I loathe that, for now, our actions may aid the Protectorate. But we must protect the Archive.
Where can I find the damage resistor bank?
It's down in the valley just southwest of the Archive. The heat has liquefied all the snow off the glass surface. It is an easy location to observe.
Any idea what could be keeping the repair person?
Ursopods, Protectorate forces, rogue scrappers, blizzards, mantisaurs, maybe even Auntie's choice forces. Truly a smorgasbord of unfortunate options.
Indeed. Well, I'll help it out.
Oh, this
XP.
is most appreciated. Unfortunately, the previous repair personnel took the only repair kit I had on hand. I'll mark the coordinates of the resistor bank on your map, but locating the repair personnel will be up to you. If you find him, you find the kit. I hope. Otherwise, the repair will be most difficult. I'll guide you. My deputized repair personnel. You have returned.
I'm working by the resistor bank.
It's down in the valley.
Yeah.
My deputy.
Oh, whatever. Let's see. Where is it? Damage resistor bank. Process rift data. Okay. The midpoint to the end point. So that we need what's her face for that? Locate the doctor. No idea what that's for. Let me mark this first and foremost. And we'll work our way up to there. Jetpack time! Alright, what is going? Oh, what's going over there? Why do I need observation for that? I can clearly see it right in front of my face. Oh. Well. Let's start looting. I mean, next level up we get what? Damn. Almost double range damage. An armor pen. So that takes us down. Where does that take us then? This is a different. Oh no, it's dead end. Maybe this opens up eventually.
Unaccountably so. But going any faster grossly increases the threat of collapse. Burying us beneath the snow benefits no one. So long as we are operating within the statistical parameters given to us. I see absolutely no reason to delay. Pick up the pace.
I suppose I could spare 0.004% if I do.
Okay, well, I guess that's eventually going to open up. Right now, not right now. So we only have one path to take at the moment, which is fine with me. Oh, pitchball card. Looks one toxicity crash threshold. Sure. I think we've dropped everything in here. The only bad thing about that gun is it takes up so much of the screen. It's so big. Is there a holster button? Edit keybinds. Holster. I'm not. No, I don't see one. What if I do this? What if I do this instead? I don't like it. No, I don't like it. Never mind.
Please keep your behavior.
I'm here to make.
We're presently observing a ceasefire with
Wow, his dialogue, his audio is fucked up. It's so quiet.
Would hate for you to get caught in any crossfire.
Thanks for the warning. So they may ask what you're doing out here.
Gathering data on the enemy's movements and behavior.
He's so quiet.
Blizzards raise the degree of difficulty, but that's our problem, not yours.
Sounds like having a tough time.
Cloister has been a difficult front, and losing the archive, first to the invaders and now to the protectorate, has made it even more painful. Never mind the rifts. If you're looking for a way to help us out, I recommend heading to Laplace's garden. Follow this path and you can't miss it.
Laplace's garden? What's that?
Only the finest place on this ice ball. Words aren't sufficient to capture its many quality attributes. Best you observe it yourself.
It has minigun barrel mods.
Part of the tunnel to the garden, so the safest path is along the cliffside here. Mind your step.
Wow. Is that a big ass fucking rift down there? That's crazy. Alright. Yeah, this jetpack is so fucking fast, it's great. Wasn't loot there, right? No.
Lovely day for differential geometry.
Are you going to be a problem? Because I
Yeah.
have a solution that requires...
I'm gonna be a problem. What are you gonna do about it? Bitch. I was wondering why I couldn't get through for the second. They haven't worked with collision zones there well enough. At all, really. And a dark shit collision. No loot left behind. 500 bits? We can get a decent amount of ammo for that. And I'm back down. Whee! Don't worry guys, I'm here. Is this the way to further progress into the map?
Show your work or shall I?
I think it might be.
I have too much on my mind for idle numerical chit-chat.
Yeah, that's stealing.
Set my mind at ease. Now, let's see. Mine says, don't consume tea this morning. Oh,
You already consumed this morning's tea, haven't you?
yes.
Well, you're cooked. Disciple York asks us to have an extremely brief prediction for you. Don't consume tea this morning. Oh, well, yeah, you're cooked, little bro. It's over for you. Okay, yeah, that's the way to go deep into the map. Not really what I'm after right now. So, I'm gonna go back this way. Got it all in one press. Oh. Only a small amount, but you know, doesn't mean I don't want it. Alright, out to terminal. Bits. Why can't I do it? I haven't been on this one before. Mangler Mantisaur Queen. The crimes of haphazard manslaughter, egregious desecration of human remains, and habitual mastication and consumption of humans. The Mangler is one of many Mantisaurs dropped on Cloister by Anti's forces. Even for his species, she has proven immensely destructive, intelligent, and resistant to extermination. Of particular note is her special propensity for dismemberment. Mantisaurs are hardly gentle killers, but almost every corpse recovered in the Queen's wake has been discovered missing all 4 limbs. For reasons of statistically anomalous viciousness, the Mangler must be eliminated post-haste. Bookshop Bill. The crimes of organised and disorganised pillaging, theft and ransoming of research, miscellaneous murder, reckless and constant discharging of a firearm, exponentially increasing noise violations. A once decorated soldier of Anti's choice, Bookshop Bill was motivated by only one thing: the acquisition of progressively louder and larger firearms. I mean, I read that the wrong way around, but who cares? Apparently dissatisfied with the selection of mediocre standard issues anti-choice weapons, Bill convinces you to desert. Ian has bandits have pillaged a number of Order convoys stealing the research and technology within. Ian and his lackeys were last spotted in the northeast region of Cloister near an isolated excogitation chapel. Locate Buckshot Mill and prevent him from ever harassing the Order again. I don't know why I can't do that. This is our first time on that terminal. But whatever.
You're not going to be a problematic variable, are you?
I might. You never know. I could. I see you. Saw it in the corner of my eye, I did. Alright, what have you got down here? Nonce is theft. Oddly enough, I thought it would be. But I guess not. Oh, thank you. We're pretty decent. We're close to leveling up. Level 30 would be nice. Right.
That rift near the archive has halt.
Destabilized.
The Oracle Laureate sent ahead to expect someone matching your description. However, he said nothing about admitting questionable allies. Cultist. Agitators are not permitted inside Laplace's garden. Your companion will have to wait outside.
How'd you like to find your insides waiting outside?
I find that an improbable outcome were we to engage in violent conflict.
Oh, it's almost guaranteed. Well, on the same side here, can't you make an exception?
Laureate Beckett did impress the importance of not delaying you. Very well, head on in. But behave yourselves. The garden is something of a fragile ecosystem.
You're a fragile ecosystem.
Go on in.
And you know what? Because you gave all that lip. Oh, don't have nothing, don't have anything to pickpocket. Oh, it still unequips my shit anyway. That is annoying. Where's my minigun? Where is it? Where's my minigun? I don't see it. There it is. No wonder I didn't see it and put a heart on it.
Please, don't distract me from my more pressing distraction.
Transition. I guess that's to be expected, really. How big is this place? Really decently sized, I must admit.
Ah, Agent, I have a message for you.
Yeah, one second,
No reason to reason with you.
Stop deviating.
can't pickpocket anyway.
Oh, I was not expecting you to be in the company of a cultist.
A cultist and her extremely sharp knife. Shall I introduce you?
No, that won't be necessary.
Why not?
Where was I? Oh, yes, I remember now. On behalf of the Order of the Ascendant and her impermeable wisdom, the presiding bishop Ruth Bassar, welcome to Laplace's garden. The presiding bishop is presently indisposed, but I've been instructed to direct you to the Artificer Laureate for whatever pressing matter has brought you to the garden. She's working in Belvedere Hall's secondary courtyard. Enter the large building at the top of the mesa ahead and follow the first hall on your right.
I was led to believe that Vicar Alden might also be expecting me. You direct me to him?
Oh, yes. The vicar did ask me to direct you to him. How positively forgetful of me. He should be waiting for you in Belvedere Hall's main courtyard at the top of the stairs.
Artificer Laureate? Sounds important. What can you tell me about her?
The Artificer Laureate is head of the Department of Applied Scientism, overseeing the exemplars, or craftsmen, of our order. Weapons and technology all fall under her purview.
So the presiding bishop is indisposed. Indisposed? Is she sick?
Oh no, not at all. The presiding bishop routinely spends time in a sensory deprivation chamber to hone her mental faculties. Of course, she does seem to be logging more hours in the chamber of late, but I'm certain that's all part of the plan. The rest of the Laureate Council is capable of managing affairs while the presiding bishop is occupied. Really, it's no reason for concern. Nothing in the garden is.
Uh-huh. I am concerned. This place seems utterly calm for being in a war zone.
Look around you. I don't see a battlefield. Do you?
You know what I meant? The war against the Protectorate.
All conflict is transient in nature. To dwell on the negativity of a moment is to risk missing the opportunity of what comes next. Those in the garden have enough perspective to remain present and to focus on what matters: science and progress.
All very respectable goals. The order should be commended for its foresight.
And you for recognizing such quality of vision. But now, I fear I have kept you long past an ideal duration. May all your problems precede solutions. Enjoy your time in the garden.
She went really quiet.
Smells like science. Or maybe that's math.
Good math. What's in here? Yeah, there's whatever, man. Give me that. That. And that. And that's a decent amount of ammo. But cheap. Caffeine integration point. Scared of all.
You out there, Charles. That's your third conviction today. People will start to worry.
Huh. What do I want to do over here first? I mean, I guess, why not? Here's the phone, Doyle.
Integration point. Will it be caffeine or convictions today?
What are convictions?
Convictions are statements which promote personal and professional confidence and well-being, leading to 22.9% more scientific breakthroughs in a given quarter. Interested?
I've got time to kill, hit me.
Before I can administer your conviction, I need to ask you a question. In what area of your life do you feel you need the most improvement? Personal or professional?
Neither. I'm perfect. Ask anyone.
Yeah, whatever the commander says.
Personal it is. Your substantial ego provides the confidence needed to achieve in ways large and small. It most certainly will not prevent you from forming healthy relationships in the future.
I knew it. Thanks for that. I feel strangely better.
Good. Never forget that you are a valuable factor in the universal equation and necessary to advancing the plan. Now then, a brief conversation is customary following the initial service. I haven't seen you around before. New project appointment? Must be an adjustment, all things considered.
No, actually, I'm an Earth Directorate agent on an important mission to save Arcadia.
Earth Directorate? In Arcadia? That's rather anomalous. And I'd go as far as to say wholly unexpected. By all means,
was the
continue.
agreement.
I'm fascinated to learn the particulars of this little mission of yours.
Not much more to add. I'm trying to stop the rift from destroying your entire colony.
How noble and noteworthy. I was under the impression we had this well in hand, but I'm always happy to have my assumptions corrected. You know, I'm actually nearing the end of my shift. If you're amenable to continuing our chat somewhere more private, I think we could both benefit. Right this way.
Yeah. I mean, sure.
Hello. Welcome to Kef Integration Point.
1 second, I want to follow her first. I'll be back with you. Yeah?
You must be curious why I asked for such a discreet rendezvous.
All this cloak and dagger stuff has certainly piqued my interest.
Allow me to whet your appetite for intrigue a little further, shall I?
Are
I
you
have
Russell
adequate
Rosa?
reason to believe the Order is conducting a mass experiment on the population of Laplace's garden.
Oh? Whoa, slow down. What are you talking about?
The Order is not cultivating its perfect, plan-abiding society through careful ideological pruning, as the laureates would have you believe. It's simple pharmacology. Put bluntly, they're regulating the emotions of everyone in Laplace's garden through drugs in the water supply.
That tracks. You don't seem like you're affected.
I'm limiting my water intake and using other pharmaceuticals to combat the effects. It's not a perfect system, but it works adequately enough.
What's the partial effect feel like?
It makes the mind quieter, like closing the door on a screaming crowd. It's not unpleasant.
Why would the Order do this?
Why would the Order want to create a society of undistractable little academics whose only desire is to advance the plan? I wonder.
Mystery. If what you're saying is true, it's to tell people.
Moderate your volume, please. No one here is in any immediate peril. Probably. The Order claims the subjects here supposedly consented to participate, but it was begun prior to the schism with the Protectorate, so who's to say? Regardless, if the Order has made some kind of pharmaceutical breakthrough, imagine how useful it might be to certain parties to know about it in advance.
I'm pretty sure this woman's Sub Rosa. Who are you working for, Persephone? I know you're not really with the Order.
I represent a group of information traders who would pay well to get their hands on a sample of this drug. Interested?
You're a Sub Rosa, aren't you? Yeah.
So you've heard of us. Good. That makes this easier. My primary task has been to watch the Order. But I'm confident my superiors would agree. Physical proof is of far greater value than mere rumor.
What happens if I hand over the sample?
Nothing nefarious, if that's the needle in your conscience. We only mean to study the drug and consider all of its many applications. I know that must read as terribly vague to you, but I'm not at liberty to provide more detail than that.
Sounds like something worth investigating. Count me in.
All you need to do is enter water reconditioning and collect a sample of the drug. I believe they call it perspective. This passcode will give you access to the main terminal. Watch the guards patrol before making your way into the facility. If worst comes to worst, I wager Laureate Beckett also has a keycard on him, but that might be tricky to lift.
Oh, really?
Lately, he's been sitting near the fountains, performing his silly little breathing exercises. If he's not there, then he's likely in conference with the presiding bishop. Whatever you do, be discreet. I can't have any laureates asking questions about me. Understood?
Why not? Hold on, if the drug is in the water supply, why can't you just get it from there?
It's too diluted by the time it enters circulation. I need the unfiltered drug, which is only accessible to those working in water reconditioning.
Anything else you can do to help with the task?
Outside of work, I have, let's call it an alternative inventory. You'll have to pay, of course, but I'm sure I have something that'll make your job a little easier.
Probably not, but let's see.
And I'd like to offload some of this merchandise.
Oh, no, you're right, you do have something I want. I don't know, man. 700. 120 for 12? That's not a bad deal. Yeah. I'll take it even though I don't really need to. Right, give me some bits back. I want a refund. Oh, I'll take it anyway.
What a lamentable state of affairs. I remember the days when Laplace's garden
What's going on,
lived
eh?
up to its estimable purpose. Now look at it. The fountain in disrepair, pedagogy in the park, even the lights above our heads have winked out like stars taken down from the sky.
I can fix it. There's a war going on the opposite of a few lights not working.
War? Not with the corporatists, surely. That seems to have calmed down, for the moment at least. Oh, you must mean our little ideological dispute with the Protectorate. Piffle. My dear pupil, that is nothing but distraction.
Oh,
the
it is?
real
Okay,
war is
weird.
happening here, inside the garden. We are battling for humanity's future, and victory balances on a knife's edge. Nevertheless, one must persist. The plan is good. The shadow of ignorance cannot withstand its light.
Not so sure, could be just one sort of a lights failing. I could take a look.
I knew you had a knowledgeable look about you. That would be wonderful. Thank you, dear. There's a panel just here. I will supervise from a respectable distance, but know that I am with you in theory, like the architect's own guiding hand.
I'm also going to take a look inside your pockets, if you don't mind. You even saw me. How strange. There you go, got it all. Oh, hack, not engineering. Interesting. Well. Fixed.
And so, my sincerest thanks. I will be sure to extol your virtues to the laureates the next time we speak. And here, a little treat for your effort. The plan never fails.
What's in the bin? Oh. Thought that wasn't theft. I do not. Okay, never mind then.
I won't think twice about applying the precise amount of force.
The second makeup exam will not be all, so I hope you studied this time, Briar.
Right.
Exam might as well be in another language. You can have to say for any of the questions that I'll begin to guess at the answers.
Shh. If I'm caught talking during this makeup exam, what does it matter? Can't mark the occipital from the parietal with these voided questions. And is there something wrong with the air recyclers? It's getting hard to breathe.
I don't see or hear any telltale signs of malfunction.
Oh, good. Just me then. Can't believe my future in the Order will be decided by an understanding of the vaporescent properties of trinitrotoluenes. I don't even like bitrotoluenes.
Wait, your instructor's not looking. What's the first question?
My vision's gone a bit fuzzy, but the exam's right here on the monitor. Have a look.
Second floor, I'm on
I'm
it.
sure I'd recover my wits enough to tackle the rest of the test if you can just help me make sense of the first question. Just be discreet, won't you?
I don't know how we're being discreet when he's right there, but... You know. Student, not only have you failed this exam, but exceeded my expectations of failure. Every answer misses the mark completely. Never I thought you were on the cusp of a coherent idea, you veered down some twisted corridor of math, into which I dared not follow. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for today. I'm the student and you the instructor. Will you still have to retake the exam? Rules or rules? Alright, well, I mean... Let me just go ahead and pop my bucket on my head. Oh, you bastard. I don't even know who's seeing me. Chat, I have an idea. I don't know if it will work. No. It doesn't. it's still...
What is with the anomalous behavior?
How are you even seeing me, man? Oh, well, that doesn't help at all. Sure, man, I don't think I can help you. Looked at the exam, but I couldn't make sense of it. Sorry. There's no way.
No, it's fine.
Yeah, no, you're cooked. Yeah, you're cooked, little bro.
No lectures, please. Not in the mood for a random interaction. Thank you.
Yeah, you're cooked. There's nothing I can do to help you there. Anywho, let me go ahead and go back in here. Citizens, protect your mental health. What happens outside these walls is of no concern of yours. You are neither blind to the rift filling our sky nor deaf to the rumors of conflict, but we cannot allow our community to be ruled by fear. Trusted in a plan to pave the way forward, the plan cannot stay as wrong because the plan is rightfulness made manifest. The office of the presiding bishop.
Miss Doyle's still on her break, but I'm happy to assist you.
Are Jake living in Laplace's garden?
Oh, is this another census?
Yeah,
or
it is.
My previous answers not
you.
sufficient?
If you answer incorrectly, we're gonna get rid of you. Just a harmless inquiry from a newcomer looking to understand the garden better.
I could spend all day expositing on the benefits of the garden, but I think you'll experience much of it yourself. If you're permitted to stay, of course.
Permitted? You give me... What can you about your colleague Persephone Doyle?
Oh, she's a real top-of-class type. Smart, but also patient. I struggle sometimes with my advanced courses, but Persephone's been tutoring me after work hours.
Using ashes, I think she might... No. She sounds like a great person.
I'm just glad she doesn't mind teaching the same lesson twice. Anyway, I'd hate to waste any more of your free study period with my idle thoughts. Anything else I can help with?
Hey, Serenity, how's it going? Can you give me a conviction?
Apologies. As a junior celebrant, I'm only permitted to distribute caffeine at this time. But my colleague, Persephone, Miss Doyle, will be able to assist with convictions when she's back on shift.
Alright, well. Let's see if there's anything upstairs to rob. Hold on, what's that say? What the fuck's the DV? Whatever. Can't take the darts. What's in here? Nothing interesting. We don't need more ammo right now. We've got plenty.
With the garden in its current state. Please try to capture your exact satisfaction to the nearest 10th integer.
Oh, 100? Sir, that's the right answer, isn't it? I can show my math if you need. I'd really love to stay.
Determining the remainder of your stay in Laplace's garden is not the purpose of this survey, but your unprompted insecurity has been noticed.
That is highly irresponsible.
Don't bother conversating unless you are prepared to cite your
Banks between Warehammers and the dentist have been swamped and stressed down there. Doesn't sound great. Hopefully the dentist visit went well though. Alright, where should we go next? I'm thinking we go up here. And then come around down here. To go through here next. That's what I'm thinking. Down, 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 down. I wonder if there's anything down here, like an entrance to something. Oh, what's this? Lover's Point, we have been assigned the honourable duty of fountain repair. The fountain is more than a water feature. The fountain is a metaphor for Laplace's garden. When it springs, the garden flourishes. When it goes dry, the garden wilts. Repairing this fountain will be the apex of your achievement. A one-man battle against the scourge of imperfection. Expect great things from you.
Sake, is it the pump? The sealant?
I need to get a dentist appointment myself, but it's so difficult to get one. I had one. I arranged for like one of the dentist places to call me, and they called and they hung up in like 2 seconds. I called them back and they wouldn't pick up. Like I called them back instantly. It's so annoying. The first cave dwellers to stand upright and peer into the night sky must have been afraid, for they could not perceive their place in the universe as we perceive ours. When you look upon the expanding rifts, do not fear. The rift is a part of the same universal equation as the fragrant flower. Holy Sprat and you, we are all insignificant variables in the perfection of the cosmos. Instead of dread, choose delight. Instead of fear, choose wonder.
Transpiring events,
I've got your numeral.
Turn that off. I can fix this for you if you want.
Industrial science is mostly theory, they said. You won't have to put your knowledge into practice for years, they said. Now the fountain's broken and I can't. Useless. I'm useless.
I don't worry, I'll fix it for you. How's it going for you? Good, good. Chill for a bit and then hop onto this game. I would have hopped on earlier, but I kept thinking to myself, do I really want to play this game today? I have that book with Tristan where he won't appear on the ship. But I think we have enough content to maybe not have to worry about that just yet. How about you? I mean, I guess I just asked that, so ignore that. What's the problem?
We had an avalanche recently not far from the dome. One of these fountains stopped working around the same time. Stands to reason something must have been jostled loose. I recently placed into the industrial sciences, so I've been entrusted to fix the issue. But I've never had to put my knowledge into application before. It's not going well.
I bet to help you out. Can you put me in the direction of the problem?
You must be an agent of the architect. The panel here controls the intake and outtake for the fountains. I'd start there.
Should I try and rob this guy?
What is with the anomalous behavior?
Oh, don't worry about it, man. I'm just robbing some people. It's not gonna work. No, for some reason they can see me through my invisibility. No matter. What? I just skip it.
The architect. I hear water running. Come see, it's beautiful.
Hold on, I'll come in a sec. What's up here? What's up here? I don't think there's anything up here. Like, that's part of the main building, which I'm not really concerned about just yet.
I'd provide compensation, but isn't the garden's beautification a reward in and of itself? Feel that reduction in annoyance?
Oh wow. Oh. This is shallower than it looks. Oh. The man then, I guess. He came in from there. Reference images? I mean, maybe. One of the automechs that handles food distribution tripped on a box. Started babbling about fish, plankton, sea greens, and protein from the sea over and over. Just repeating a list of the garden's food stores, a quick memory wipe seemed to correct the error. I'm not really in any rush or like that. I mean, I said I don't even know if I want to do it, so we'll see. You can post them in Discord if you want. I don't think I can rob this guy without putting the hat back on. No. Oh.
Did you know around 1,000 species of bacteria live on human skin? A fascinating, if not relevant, bit of trivia. Wouldn't you agree?
Other fun fact too. Do you know Ursopods generate their weight in mucus every day?
I did indeed. But always nice to make the acquaintance of a fellow philomath. At any rate, I am quite conscious, merely waiting.
Or what?
I have no idea. Sometime last year, I predetermined an occasion of momentous import would happen today, right here, at these very coordinates.
I'm pretty important.
Indeed you are. All figures have value in the universal equation, although, upon immediate reflection, I don't think that's what you meant. Leslie Beckett, Oracle Laureate, Seer Supreme, leader of the Department of Predictive Analysis, and not terribly good at informal introductions, evidently.
Oh. Commander Masakine, nice to meet you, Laureate Beckett.
Forgive me if I don't shake hands. I prefer to keep my skin microbiome free of exogenetic cells. You understand? But now, if I'm not mistaken, you must be the agent we've been expecting.
Oh, the dispatch now?
Loitering at this location would yield results. I, don't suppose you've stumbled upon any of our excogitation chapels around Cloister by chance?
I saw Luality play a bit of that game. Isn't it like episodic? And it hasn't fully released yet? I'm doing like an episode of however period or something. I think I'm gonna wait for it to just all release and then maybe give it a go. I'm not sure. We'll see. I'm just gonna wait for it to all just be completely out though. I don't even know what excogitation chapel is. I think we've actually seen these. Maybe if you describe one, I'll remember.
Excogitation chapels are order residencies where one can
fully
meditate
released?
in
Oh.
solitude
Well,
on
shit,
specific
never mind that.
themes relating to the plan.
I guess I'll look into it. I don't know if I'll play it though.
Prior to the war, such focused study led to all manner of breakthroughs, with audio logs routinely kept by the scientician in residence. In these unprecedented times, such logs could harbor hidden wisdom. However, with the war on, I've sadly been unable to get my hands on the last of these recordings.
It's what I saw from Luality playing it. It's not really that. It's not really my type of game, really, to be honest. I haven't mind seeing someone else play it, but I don't know if I'd be interested in playing it myself. Let's see. You mentioned breakthroughs, like what?
All confidential, I'm afraid. Many are still under peer review, but I can assure you, their value is commensurate with, why, the discovery of gravity, or has the potential to be.
Say no more. I'm on the case. I'll hunt down his audio logs for you.
Oh no, I couldn't possibly ask you to endanger yourself by seeking out these logs. Cloister is rather treacherous, and some of the chapels are difficult to reach by design. However, if you happened upon these chapels and recovered these logs, I would most certainly be interested in their contents. By my reckoning, the amount of logs to be collected is 4. You have that? 4. No more, no less. Each chapel should have at least one somewhere inside.
Maybe I haven't seen them then. I thought he was referencing the little relics or whatever, shrines and Praetor. I guess not. Hey Hoppy Blue, how's it going? Well, I have something else I'd like to discuss.
I'm happy to answer any questions you may have.
Well. Can you speak to rumors about an experiment involving the garden's water supply?
How do you know about that? I mean, that is quite the allegation. I deny it effusively.
I'm only seeking to avoid accidentally compromising the experiment if it's ongoing.
As you have cleverly sussed out, Laplace's garden is the subject of an experiment into social conditioning, or curating, if you will, through the use of therapeutic pharmacology.
BRB, not good, BRB. Oh, shit. I'm listening.
We have been administering a pharmaceutical to the population of the garden via the water supply that aids in emotional regulation. We call it perspective. It's odorless, harmless. Well, apart from the withdrawal, but I can assure you we have our best minds working on that little issue. Minor complication at worst.
Oh. What kind of withdrawal symptoms are your subjects experiencing?
Irritation, paranoia, increased desire to gamble. Oddly enough, all manageable conditions, of course. We are increasingly operating with fewer resources, however, and most regrettably, we've had to eject more and more subjects from the experiment in order to continue it. In a plan-perfected universe, we would have ample time to wean participants off perspective before sending them out of the garden. But, alas, we do not live in that universe. Yet.
I don't know, something about this feels off.
Fortunately, your discomfort is not a determining factor in the continuation of the program. Primarily, though not exclusively, because you don't live here. At any rate, I have no interest in debating the ethics of this experiment with a layperson. No offense.
I have some general questions.
Don't we all?
Let's see, what have we got here? A question about Riley's takeover at Alexandra Monastery. Any thoughts on that?
Nothing beyond what I already included in my 165-page summary of the incident. Why do you ask?
Riley said he would be resigning from the Order, so what happens to him now?
His resignation has been duly received and accepted. Where he goes from here or what he does now is up to him. I expect we won't hear from him anytime soon. On a more positive note, the Department of Predictive Analysis's biennial summits will be far less contentious.
I'm just curious if you could shed a little more light on Riley's motivations.
Landon Wiley was afflicted by that which strickens all scholars, the desire to effect change, to advance the plan at any cost. Were his methods wrong? Unequivocally. Should he have come to me with his concerns? Undeniably. But was his conclusion categorically sound? That remains debatable.
All that lead up for nothing. Well, his plan failed. This has been a pretty strong condemnation of his math.
Generally, yes. Although it's important to remember that unexpected outcomes can still arise from failed experiments. But let's move on to other topics, please. All this fractious talk is giving me a stomachache and... Oh, I just got rid of the last one.
Want to know more about the garden?
Oh, the garden is a marvel, isn't it? A prime example of how this colony could function if led by science and rationality instead of fear and oppression. Everything within the garden was meticulously selected by a committee of the Order's best archivists to provide for mental clarity and focus. My word, you should have seen the debates over the shrubbery. I've never witnessed such passionate discourse over foliage of all things.
What about the Order's history on Cloister?
And what a history it is. The Order of the Ascendant, along with the Archive, has been headquartered on this moon since the founding of the colony. It was given to us by the matriarch herself. She understood how vital our contributions would be to Arcadian society, which some have forgotten. It is why we're here, in fact. Cloister has two things in abundance: ice and geothermal power. Both made it the ideal location for the archive, and we've utilized its vast computational power ever since.
Shouldn't have access to it now.
Indeed. It's been a favorite bone fought over by the dogs of war, but I have every confidence it will end up back under Order control sometime in the next year. Or 7.
I don't think there's anything else to talk about. Oh, we do.
Occupy your mind.
I need to gain access to the archive. Any thoughts on how I can do that?
Impossible, I'm afraid. The Protectorate is rather well entrenched at present, and nothing short of an all-out siege is likely to dislodge them. If you're determined, I recommend consulting with the presiding bishop on the matter. She can tell you more.
I won't do it solo, but okay.
It seems they've gotten the fountains working again.
That was me.
Feel that fine mist on your face. Do not think about the aerosol contaminants floating in it. In what manner can I assist you?
Anything new again?
Welcome back. In what manner
No.
can I assist?
Okay. Let's see here. Can I rob you? This was a you. Come on. Can you stop being a nuisance? Go. Look, turn around. Yeah, I think it was a you, isn't it? It's not gonna work. Can you... Go for a distraction grenade. That doesn't help. Oh. For some reason this doesn't work here. Oh. Wait, what? Doesn't even have his key card on him. Huh. Well. Oh man, then I guess. Let's see.
Try not to deviate from the norm.
Well, what if I want to? I'm gonna rob the guy in here if I can.
Ever left to chance? The answer, of course.
What have we got?
Information are
Come on, purple. Nothing crazy, but whatever. Alright, let's see what's in here.
As smart researchers patronize the scientician surplus. Quality goods at algorithms.
Which leads to the dreaded sigma of probability
Yeah.
distributions.
It's baffed.
By necessity, we are forced to estimate
Yeah, there's no way I can grab it, I don't think.
of sample populations. As such, travesty. No, not a travesty.
Wait, I grabbed it. I didn't even mean to. Just kind of happened. Fuck. Who saw me? Who saw me rob it? I really wish there was a way to go invisible reliably.
Not a travesty. Tragedy. A horror. A horror. The archive.
Close. Alright, there's nothing else in there.
Every bit of data collected, analyzed, and input by our archivists brings us closer to our goal.
There we go, we got it all.
Solving of the
And then we pickpocket the dude.
probability is not enough. Guesses are not enough.
Alright, let's go see what's inside the storeroom. My companions are always trying to sell me, man. Always trying to sell me. Oh, this one requires a lockpick for some reason? Okay, well. This back door's open.
Welcome to the Scientician Surplus. I am the
There you go.
Scientician in question. Any inquiries about the stock may be directed to me.
Straightforward, I like it.
Either you intend to buy or you intend to go without. It would be unethical for me to interfere with your decision-making process.
I'm surprised you'd have to keep so much sit in stock when there's a war going on.
It's there in the name. Surplus.
Fair enough.
Of course.
What are you selling? Oh, pet? Sure, I'll take it. What is this? Huge barracks. See, that doesn't really work with us because we don't have any leadership. We don't have any points on leadership, so it wouldn't help us. Oh, this sounds good, but doing this dog shit tends to happen.
Every day treating the same strains and abrasions. My tenure for a multifactorial disorder.
I'll try. I'll try it.
Aren't you the eccentric sort?
Yeah, trauma kit. That's worth it. Worth it for the trauma kit. How? How? How did you see me? You don't have line of sight, like, at all. BRB? I bet. Maybe rob it again?
Stop deviating from the baseline.
Again. You're seeing me through a wall. It makes no sense. Lobo thinks he's Spider-Man or something. The Spidey sense. Can sense when someone's robbing right next to him. Yeah. That's what I thought. There. That should be good. I'll have to need it. What's going on here?
That is not an invitation to return to your study and perform exploratory surgery on yourself or a willing volunteer.
But I wanted to. But you felt compelled to give that warning is a little concerning.
Not as concerning as some of the scenes I have been called to in the middle of the night. I assure you, the warning is justified. But I trust you are here for a reason other than to discuss scalpel-happy novices.
I've heard rumors of a drug on Laplace's garden's water supply. Know anything about it?
Obviously. Do you think we drink unfiltered snow melt?
No, I'm talking about a drug for regulating people's emotions, not filtration.
I'm quite sure I have no knowledge of what you're talking about.
Drugs in the water supply. As a doctor, shouldn't this concern you?
Are you feeling all right? Paranoia can be an early symptom of several more serious diseases.
You don't have to sound so excited by that prospect.
Apologies. I have so little that meets the threshold of my expertise. But I should not be projecting my wish for a challenge onto a patient. Let's forget this conversation. Is there anything else I can assist you with? That is best.
What does he got? That's pretty good, actually. I'll take it. And that. And that. Some decent shit.
A lot of space for refugees here. Guess the Order is more concerned with the idea of helping people than actually doing anything about it.
Yeah, I mean, it would seem that way, wouldn't it? Alright, what have we got on here? Do you have anything for a minigun? I need a minigun mod. Barrel mod. Don't see anything there. Still not really seeing one. Yeah, I don't see one. Unfortunate, but it is what it is.
Have an intellectually stimulating day.
I thought I'd be fine to grab it since I wasn't detected when I crouched. Kinda, or whatever. Select that. Perfect.
You know, you strike me as someone with a very small body of published work.
I have a lot of published work, I have you know. I have all the published work. Ah, a music box. I was recently made aware of a not oft-used complaint box. How quaint! In truth, I have no complaints, only one particular quandary. Some of my neighbours were reassigned recently, yet no one has come to take their place. Where have they gone? Why do their quarters remain empty? Would it not be more appropriate to fill these dormitories with more inquiring minds? Laplace's garden remains as beautiful as ever, but can feel a bit isolating at times. Anyway, thanks for listening. Well, about that. Turn that off.
How did your hypothesis about the flowers fare? Exposing them to melodic sound waves on a consistent basis did affect improvements on their overall growth. And you controlled for the amount of carbon dioxide expelled from your mouth during these musical sequences? More testing may be required.
Oh, hello. Cogitating here often?
Seem off by a few decimal points.
I wouldn't worry about that if I were you. Not worry about that at all. Alright, well, nothing in here left. Grabs it all.
I won't think twice about applying the precise amount of
don't you look run of the medium.
Take that. Not mean to grab that, but it worked out. Open sesame. Oh hell yeah, level up. Funniest. Beautiful. Beautiful indeed. It's a lot more range damage. Okay, well, don't need the key card anymore. Well, let's do a manual save here. Now let's go in. May you effectuate effectively. Towards your desired conclusion. Sample of perspective. Liquid tracer. Flocculation system. Collect sample for testing. Flocculation system authorization code. Raw perspective has been collected. Please remove your sample from the distribution tube now. Collect perspective sample. Updated treatment schedule. Okay. Private observation logs. Bypass login credentials. Scarcity concerns. Under the decreased regime, subjects are experiencing more frequent breakthrough symptoms. Anxiety, restlessness, impulsivity, trouble concentrating. Entire study at risk if more clarifying agent cannot be acquired. Recommend cycling more subjects out of the experiment and returning to optimal treatment schedule. Miscellaneous ponderances. Presence of order leadership continues to confound. Distributing untreated water to Belvedere Hall remains a logistical headache. Constant worry about cross-contamination occurring, despite best practices. Nightmare scenario. Raised concerns of Laureate Beckett. No progress. Unable to acquire audience with presiding bishop. Illness. Don't know where we would get liquid tracer from. But I digress. Alright. Let me see if I can't speak to Laureate again. I doubt it.
Welcome back, Agent. In what manner can I assist you?
No, not doing that. Let's see if we get the trace engagement from Persephone.
I hope you have good news for me.
Yes, here's the sample you asked for.
I knew I had the right person for the job. You've saved me quite the headache. Your reward, as promised.
What's next for you?
Aw, wondering if you'll ever see me again? Precious. I'll remain in the garden a little while longer, but it would be best if we limited contact with one another. No offense. But who knows? The plan mystifies even the greatest minds. Perhaps our paths will intersect again someday.
I wonder where we get the tracer from. I think I'm gonna sit on this until, you know.
I hope you have good news for me.
Where would I get tracer from? Well, I'll worry about that later. I think I'm gonna find his audio logs, but I don't know where it is. Let's see. Yeah, because you talk about audio logs, I don't see anything about audio logs here. Search Cloister for order excogitation chapels and collect any logs left behind. I think we have to do that first before we can get the liquid tracer. Oh well, no matter.
Only security personnel are permitted in this booth. Leave. Please.
Maybe I will. Maybe I'll rob you first. You don't mind, right? She's mad. In fact, she's happy for me to rob her. You know, what she wants me to do.
Agent, over here.
I'll speak to you in a second.
In fact, it is likely the rift threat would never have escalated if the
You don't mind if I do. Alright, I want to rob this guy. Maybe he has a decent amount of money. I don't think I can. Oh. All that, just from to have that shit in his pocket. Alright, whatever, man. What can you do?
There you are. I was informed by Gertie you've agreed to help us reconvene negotiations. With your aid, Auntie's Choice and the Order will soon be rivals no longer. Just think of all we can accomplish if our two sides reject fractiousness and combine our efforts. Remember, seek out ways to help both sides. Engender trust. Gertie and I will let you know when it's time to move forward.
Thanks for the follow, Harpy Blue. Can rely on me, Vicar.
In the meantime, I might recommend you work on honing your oratory skills. Our presiding bishop and Auntie Cleo can be challenging to debate with.
Do you want me to work on my speech skills? I can't. It doesn't go higher than 20.
I believe our group's combined efforts are in direct accordance with the plan. Be the statistical exception to the
Alright, well, let's see what else we can do up here. Speak to Laureate Craft. What? Oh, I remember. Okay. That's sealed
The
off.
Chamber of Conflict Evaluation and Strategic Planning is currently off limits to
I think that's where we do that, though.
non-essential order personnel.
Oh, it's down there, maybe? Oh, that's to the left. Alright.
That is not your property.
Fuck. I did not mean for that to happen. Did not mean for that to happen at all. We'll go through to speak there later. I'm gonna look around the place first. See what I can rob. Alright, no one's in here, so I'll just take all this shit. They don't mind. I need it more than they do. Protectorate sniper.
Prudence dictates. We cherish all we have and defend it.
Why are there protectorate forces in this place? Doesn't make sense. Let me rob you.
Hello, stranger. Mercenary. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Holy shit, this
Any
looks like
undue
shit right
rage
here.
you note in my tone is not at all related to the recent coup in my beloved protectorate. I do so dearly
Oh, that makes
love
sense.
residing
Why
in
they
the
hear
midst
that?
of traitors, waiting for them to capitulate, unable to aid my fellows at home. It is truly a wonderful feeling.
We're waiting for the order to capitulate to the council.
The consul, the consul, the consul is the worst traitor of all! In short, no. No, the order must capitulate to the sovereign. Only execution awaits the consul, and all others shall regain their senses. All this is beyond my purview, I remind myself. I must remain focused on the order.
I didn't expect to see anyone from the Protectorate in the heart of Order territory.
I am not just anyone. The duty of a liaison is of the utmost importance, requiring due diligence and delicacy. Though I suppose it a mite strange that this task fell to me, as I'd urge the vehement tanning of any wayward body bent on disrespecting the Protectorate, which would now include the Protectorate at large. Madness. Slandering my beloved sovereign, following that feckless consul, makes my blood boil.
Well, I hate to break it to you, but your sovereign's brain dead now. If the Protectorate's so perfect that people shouldn't have turned against the sovereign.
I fear it is not so simple. Though many within the Protectorate still trusted their leaders, a growing minority had begun to question their sovereign. They argued the losses we've suffered would not have happened if he could truly lead, that his father would not have allowed this to happen. Pah! Anyone who didn't side with the sovereign will pay, sooner or later. You may count on it.
If you hate the Order so much, what are you doing here?
Hate is an inaccurate phrase. I find them arrogant and exasperating. Without the Protectorate, this little organization would have no holdings to squat in. I am here because the Sovereign has tasked me with bringing these wayward, pretentious toddlers back into the Protectorate fold. Unfortunately, my time here has taught me that only mass death has the power to change the local hearts and minds. Perhaps enough will be alive to save afterwards.
That key was a pretty nasty surprise, huh?
I've proudly served the Protectorate my whole life. Now look at it. Traitors from without, traitors from within. It's enough to make an old man despair. That consul, I never trusted that miserable bastard. His betrayal is so galling, I'd almost care to join the armed forces to bring him to justice myself. But my hands quaver with age, and the Sovereign has tasked me with my own duty. I must see it to completion before all else.
I think someone called a constellator would be more friendly, polite, diplomatic.
Listen, you. The Protectorate does not do delegation. The Protectorate has a will that must be upheld. My presence here is a display of more faith than these fools deserve. Niceties are irrelevant and likely detrimental to the task at hand. I am here to make the Order see the error of their ways. All other particulates are frivolous.
Well, you're going to be waiting a long time. That's never going to happen.
If my younger self could see me now, exchanging...
Oh, see you never. Unless I get a quest for you. Can you not companions? You're lucky no one saw me do that, Azza.
Please, don't distract me.
Alright, I think it's... No, we can go upstairs still. Go up here, I think. There's a vent.
No admittance without the Artificer Laureate's permission.
I wonder where the vent takes me. Let's see. Where do you take me? Oh. What's the point of that? I think that's the most useless vent I've ever seen. Oh. Can I? Will it work? It might. It worked. And with that, I think we're finished robbing here, so we can put our minigun back on.
I don't know who you are, but if you thought it wise to bring a cultist into the heart of Order territory, you are deeply foolish. I have not the slightest theory as to how you bypassed our guards. But if it was through violence, be assured, it will be returned exponentially.
This is no threat. If we're gonna harm someone, she would have already.
Exactly. Though to be honest, I was thinking of filleting you, but it didn't seem worth getting Artificer all over me.
I shall be a nightmare to clean too. Myself. There is a cultist-centric issue the Order needs resolved. I suspect you are capable of doing such. If you are not, I cannot trust you, and certainly cannot allow you to see Ruth.
If these cultists are suffering the same affliction of being traitorous curs as the others seem to be, then I look forward to killing them.
Let's see what the plan is first.
My task is this. A myriad of cultists have taken over the settlement of Newton, which is a nearby site of historical but not strategic significance. I want them gone. Once there was a bridge stretching from the settlement to the archive, but it was destroyed by a rift. Best keep your distance should you travel there.
As much as I'd welcome the bloodshed, it may be wise for me to avoid members of the Dawn until I get their treachery sorted.
Hmm. You think we wouldn't have to bother this soon as we saved the oldest delegate?
From what I understand, Vicar Levin's continued existence is a mere side effect of whatever personal vendetta you happen to be attending to. I'm pleased he does not lie among the ranks of the dead. But I will need a more tangible effort on your part to trust you.
Let's see. I can deal with this cultist if it means earning the Order's trust.
I'll withhold my appreciation until this task is complete. May you act within the equation's confines.
I don't want to.
I always find I work best when undistracted. Now, how might we be of use to one another?
I had a few things I wanted to ask you about.
I scarcely take time to engage in idle conversation, but perhaps this will be illuminating in some fashion.
You know anything about people in Laplace's garden being drugged by the water supply?
Who told you about that?
Like I'd give up my source to you.
Were there an experiment being conducted here involving any kind of medicament? Confirming its existence would compromise it. The theoretical existence or non-existence of Order experiments are strictly within the Order's purview. It doesn't concern you.
It's going to be a lot harder to work with the Order if something nefarious is happening.
It's not nefarious. It's a waste of time. But fine, you've made your point. We are standing in the experiment. Laplace's garden was built as a scholar's utopia, with this drug perspective as its regulating reagent. This was supposedly to aid us in deciphering the equation. One would think that an organization at active war would have more pressing responsibilities than a scholar's paradise. But surely, I'm only a pessimist.
What's that broken contraption on the table in front of you?
Specifically, a phlogistinated firearm, capable of tunneling through reinforced armor. Broadly, weaponry, research, anything capable of giving our exemplars an edge.
I know my way around guns, pretty sure I could fix that.
Great. I was just thinking, I'd love for a stranger to come along and patronize me so I could blindly hand them experimental order technology.
You've known the presiding bishop for a while, right? What do you think of her?
I have nothing but respect for Ruth. Without her guidance, the Order may never have found the strength to dissolve its protectorate bonds. If I had to dig for the smallest critique, I'd note that she shoulders too much. If she collapses beneath the strain, the Order will be rudderless. This we cannot afford.
That's enough, let's talk business.
I generally prefer to keep discussions
Alright, can I not interact with it? She won't let me, that's so sad. Oh well, let's have a look then. Let's see. I suppose we'll work on this first. Considering what Isa said. Yeah, I think that's what we'll go for first. What's that on the table? Oh, I remember. We picked that up last time and it made them all haters. Let's get out of here. We are done here. I wonder how close we are to leveling up again. Let's see, how much XP is that? About 27 odd K. That's gonna be a little while. We'll definitely reach it shortly, but it's still gonna be a while. Give me money. I'm poor. Oh, a decent amount. Almost back up to 90k really. It'll take a little bit longer, but we'll get there. Give me that thing. Bam. Having points into guns really helps a lot. They got cooked. Did crazy damage. I wish I could get another point though for like lucky shot strikes, is it called? But I don't think I'm gonna have the luxury of getting that, fortunately.
Soldier, please assess the variable scale of 1 to 100. 1 being entirely pain-free and 100 being the worst pain you can imagine.
There is far too much variability in that scale. The amount of pain I can imagine is hardly an objective measure of the maximum amount of pain I could actually feel.
Your observation is correct, which is a diagnostic test. All right. Now, if you were to indicate, using a scale of 0.4 to 12.7, how close you are to going into shock.
Sadly, that scale is entirely beyond my current comprehension, thus leading me to believe I'm already in shock, and the question itself was the actual test.
Excellent. Our diagnostic is complete, and you should feel free to resume bemoaning your agony.
Hello, farewell. Thank you for this officially contact conversation.
Oh, formulate a trauma kit, why not? We'll leave here to bemoan our agony too. Suddenly, oh, almost flew right past you. And you. Not getting away from me that easy. Alright, here we go. Man, the jetpack is so good. I know I keep saying it, but it really is good as hell. What's going on? Oh.
Do you see these magnificent weapons? They have the greatest destructive potential the Protectorate can bring to bear. Tell me,
Oh, yeah?
why should they not have been installed here?
Not an issue of ammunition or targeting calculation capacity. Is it because of the low ambient temperature on Cloister?
Very astute. The ambient temperature is indeed below a critical threshold at all times, yet the Protectorate ignored our warnings repeatedly.
Instances like this are a reason for the Great Schism.
Correct. At every turn we tried to guide them with logic and reason, but they could not see past their own hubris. Thank the Architect we are no longer exposed to such. I can tell we have little crossover of interests.
I see a rift over there. I'm interested in them. Come on, Kleptomaniac. Why did you have to trigger right there? Well, yeah, I see a rift over there. I'm interested in opening. So, I'll trigger that conversation. Oh, fuck it. Not worth waiting.
Another object just gone. Nothing should work better. How often the data is verified and sanctioned is difficult to believe.
I concur.
Well.
I've given internal organ or two to understand it and what it means.
You'd only give one. You'd only give 2 internal organs, not about 3. What about 4? Like, don't be selfish. You have a few more internal organs than just that. Definitely afford to give away more than 1 or 2. Let's be real. Alright, can I grab these 2? I can. Perfect.
I don't think you have the authorization. It's fine, but don't get too close. You won't survive direct contact with the rift.
I will.
Fascinating.
Salutations. We've been doing our utmost to find ways to manipulate this rift or extract data from it. Unfortunately, our efforts have been ineffective thus far. I suppose it's too much to hope for, but would you, perchance, happen to have any practical experience with or mathematical understanding of the rift phenomena?
As luck would have it, I have a machine that will solve the problem.
Wait. Actually, this isn't some jest. You'll have to forgive me for not taking your assertion at face value. Perhaps a demonstration. For science, of course.
Of course.
Any new... I suppose it's too much to hope for, but would you, perchance, happen to have it... Wait.
Yeah. Open rift.
All the items we put into the rift, they've been reconstituted,
but in a state of configuration. Fascinating.
Oh, you're very close to it.
Perhaps the architect has imposed certain limits on the rift.
Where's my other rift residue?
Hurry, assistant, activate the monitoring. Take readings.
Is there no more rift residue? Is it just for 2?
Has reversed. Similar to the last stage. Is that indicative of the properties of the rift or of the device?
I'll do it again. See if they have more dialogue.
Quickly, record all the relevant data and take down your observations.
I want that, but... Dude, he stands so close to it every time, man.
Again, infuriating. It's open again. Quickly, record all the relevant...
I think that's it. I think that's it. I wonder if you can... If you progress far enough, you can get an upgrade to make it permanently open.
Again, Infuriating.
Sorry to cut you off, but I'm encumbered with various...
Architect above. That was incredible. That small, portable device changed the state of the rift anomaly in an instant. From observing how the device operates and how the rift reacted to it, it seems to be using some kind of energy burst generated by a magnetic field to re-deregulate the structure of the field around the rift. Truly an astounding piece of technology.
That's what I gleaned from it too. Actually, it aligns the rift with its surroundings by readjusting its etheric substrate.
That's quite ingenious. The rifts are unlike any other phenomena heretofore observed. We've still so much to learn. Would you consider allowing me the opportunity to open the casing and examine the inner workings? No, forget I asked. What a preposterous question. Thank you for the demonstration. It was most enlightening. You have given my team and I a good deal to think about, and to try and fit into our current theoretical framework. It seems rifts do not fit cleanly into our current understanding of the universal equation. Not sure how you got that, but treat it with respect. Fascinating.
Okay. Looks like we're done here. You can go ahead and move on. And I'm going to put a point there. That's where I want to go next. We'll leave the trench for another time. Anything over here? There are enemies. Alright, what's going on over here, man? Give me all the loot. There's a cave. Dead guy. What just hit? What just hit me? Oh my god, I'm doing a disgusting amount of damage. And we can get even higher when we level up. Crazy. We're just doing an absolutely ungodly disgusting amount of damage. I don't know, I just picked up some sort of key card. But it's mine now. Whee! Yeah, we'll just go to the thing. I think... Hold on, there's this shit here. Just a flywheel. Lame, but okay. Lame. Here's time for Snape, how's it going? What's in your back pocket? Got decryption keys and stuff for me? No. Alright.
You. I don't know you. But you, I do. It's good to see you, Asa. It's me, Severin. You know, I've never been to Cloister before. It's cold.
What is wrong with you? Boy, damn it! Did they mentally refresh you?
No, let's just say I'm well lubricated. You tried the new Prestige gin? It helps when you have to do something you really don't want to do.
This is a trap, isn't it?
Yes. There are a bunch of sentinels in hiding. When I give the word, they're to execute both of you.
Not before I mentally refresh your brain pan with my knife.
Asa must like you, or you'd already be dead.
Maybe I deserve to be. I didn't want to do this. I guess I shouldn't have questioned the kill order so loudly. It was real. It came from the exalted leader herself. She summoned me, knew of the message I'd sent, said I'd ruined everything. To save myself, save the Dawn, I had to do this. I'm a coward. I didn't want to die. I'm sorry, Asa.
What? The leader of your fanatical cult is untrustworthy? You could have seen that coming.
I do not appreciate your mockery. This is a true betrayal. One that demands to be paid for in blood. Starting with Acolyte Severin here.
No. Sentinels! Target confirmed!
I wonder what happens if you pick the other option. I imagine it leads to the same conclusion, with just a little bit different flavor text. I'm still gonna rob this guy's gin now. It's just the way it has to be, I'm afraid.
Now, let's just...
Not before I
Let's for this.
I'm sorry, Asa.
If you're truly sorry, help us avoid the Sentinels.
Absolutely not. We don't need his help. We should just kill him and get on with the Sentinel killing. If we die, at least I'll be
Yeah, I
taking
think it's the
great
exact
many of
same
them
with different
us.
flavor text. Oh wait, maybe not? If best guess helps, we can live to confront our exalted leader.
You make a compelling argument. No need to waste our time killing yet more faceless cogs in the Protectorate machine. As fun as that may be.
But you're basically just asking me whether I'd like to be killed by you or the Sentinels. Because when they figure it out, they'll execute me.
Nah, we'll win. No, they won't. Just tell them I already captured her for the head Sentinel.
That gin must have muddled my gray matter more than I thought. I'd have sworn there was no way out of this, but what you're saying makes a lot of sense. Thank you. And thank you, Asa. I thought I was dead.
What an idiot. I can't believe I thought of him as a friend.
People will do anything if the right pressure's applied, even your beloved leader.
I can't believe she betrayed us. And the whole of the Dawn to save her own life. What a coward. The unspeakable things I will do when I find her. Well, once I find her. The exalted... No, I won't refer to her as such any longer. Dagmar continually moved around for safety. She always initiated contact with me. We do know that she was in league with the Sentinels, though. There's nothing of it but to get ourselves inside their headquarters on Praetor. We'll track her by accessing their comm system.
That's like a good time.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Fortunately, we don't need to worry about hacking their systems.
Of course we want to make short work of them.
Well, we won't need your expertise. You see, my parents were vigilant. I stole their access codes when I was younger, but never had the nerve or call to use them. Once we do, they'll become unusable, as they'll set off all sorts of alarms.
Let's go get you some answers. I mean, I'm kind of hoping I can get a fast travel point somewhere down here before we head off world to go do that. So let me see. Maybe we can get one with a trench, maybe? I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe not indeed. I don't know. Hold on. Un momento, por favor. Un momento, por favor. Oop. Oop. And then there's that. Oh, just 1 second more. Right, let's continue. I don't think I'm gonna find a fast travel point right here. I'm not gonna concern myself too much with robbing these people. I really need to, but it takes too long. I always find it funny how they don't seem to give a shit about me lockpicking their doors. What the hell? Dude. Oh, I see. That was on my screen. I thought it was a legendary hammer. But no. It was just the comparison menu being a little bit buggy. I will leave that as where it is for the moment.
Stomach the silver creatures. Go away. There's somewhere else.
Anything down here? Yeah. Free loot and so much watching it.
I think they will convince with this poor quality propaganda. And I sure am grateful for the
I'll start talking now. No?
Sorry to cut you off, but I'm encumbered with various concerns.
Wow, don't you look run of the
Very
medium.
non-scholarly look about you.
Huh. Well, I mean, I guess nothing so far in terms of fast travel point.
The front line is about to start. Bid farewell to the fire.
Well, I would happily oblige and leave the warmth, freezing temperatures, but if you recall, we traded shifts last week.
That may well be true, but it seems to me I do recall you still owe me a favor, and I am formally invoking said favor now.
Like, damn it all. Okay, just a few more minutes. At least until I feel like toes again.
I mean, if that worked in real life, I think everyone would do it. There's a few more minutes. Oh, a few minutes past. Oh, just a few more. Just a few more. No. Or just do it instantly till the shift was over. And inflict the delay glitch, you know?
Can't even direct their deployment of food drops properly.
This is theft.
Mess up.
I heard they analyzed these in a lab months ago. They're almost pure sugar and artificial flavors with virtually no nutritional value.
I read that report, actually. I have a level 1 in chemistry, and I have no idea what most of the artificial compounds in it are. The lab techs refuse to even attempt to consume it.
Seriously? That definitely feels like a flaw in their methodology that someone should, rectify. You want to try?
Yes.
You can't, I already took it all.
Become the center of attention. Please, keep your behavior within acceptable limits.
You can't try it, I already took all of them. Not for you.
I feel like I'm going to succumb to panic. All of you reinforcements from Laplace's garden are acting like scared little sprats. Life of luxury has weakened your resolve.
Sir, if you make me go out there, I fear I may tear my own eyeballs out. There's something not right with me. It's as if everything has become inexplicably. Crime does not come.
Fuck you, Captamania. I just wanted to jump up on the table. Oh, we know what's going on with him. He's having withdrawals from the drugs that were in the water there. We've been over there. Oh, I see. We've been over there. We have more trench and building over there. Fuck it. Have a little look around here, I guess. Who knows, there may actually end up being a fashionable point after all.
Stay focused. Keep your head down. Breathe. 1,000 digits to calm yourself.
That doesn't sound very calming. Seems more annoying than anything else.
What do you think those protectorate subjects are doing over there?
Probably genuflecting to the sovereign. Will find themselves suddenly deceased.
Alright, well. Let's see how it's going here. Protectorate over here. Whatever the hell this is here. I mean, the reality is, even if you don't get a fashionable point, just doing this little bit down here.
Seems rather extreme. Are you sure you can't simply unbolt it?
As I already stated, the weather has iced over the bolts. They require the application of concussive force before they can be manipulated.
My poor terminal does not deserve such abuse.
If it weren't for your lead fingers, I would not need to repair the input panel to begin with. Now stand back and let me get on with it. The sooner I finish, the sooner you can go back to processing rift data.
Hello, layperson. I can tell we have little crossover of interests.
Can you? I must do the screws and shit then.
Cameron from the other station.
Don't question it. Just be glad I brought a blowtorch.
What's over here? Nothing. Oh, hold on. No, there's nothing. Alright. I think I'll go inside this building. And then that'll be it. I guess we can just travel back to here, I guess, and come down. It's not that big a deal. Yeah. That's what we'll have to do. Oh, hold on, what are they doing over there?
Damn antis and their propaganda. Take this, you piece of poorly designed refuse!
I thought it was about to blow up.
Take this!
Well, that's one way to do it. Cause trouble in our
Don't bother compensating unless it's...
I generally thought it was about to blow up. I was like, oh shit, these guys are about to cook themselves.
Protectorate has been leading around since winning control of the archive.
UNEAC has likely been sorting out their logistic problems. Took a moon-sized computer to do it. Imbeciles.
Please,
yeah, idiots.
Try not to deviate from directives.
Idiots indeed.
If you happen to be headed into Protectorate territory, can you keep your lamps open for my scouts? That squad should have reported back hours ago.
I might. Give me the key card for this building first though, yeah? Thanks. Let me just grab everything in here, and then I'll come speak to you. You don't mind, right? You don't need it. 110 bits is pretty good. Yeah, 3.3k away or so from 90k again.
If you happen to be, are you there? Are you there?
Okay. The question is, do I? No, I do want to get a weight fast travel point down here, though. I'll be honest. So I think I'll keep on going a little bit longer before we leave. Dude, let me move. Or the disciple, what have you. I was not expecting a man. I was looking over to saw blue, and then all of a sudden getting blown up. Didn't even do that much damage. I would wait if I were you. Let me finish looting first.
Don't make me avenge you.
That actually did quite a bit of damage. These mans are stronger than you'd think, I suppose. Yeah, that's quite a bit. I wouldn't expect to do that much damage, but they do. Anywho. Wow. Get off here. Oh, you died to end raise? So sad. Ah, we're getting cooked.
We all clear. Please release them. They always come from that big building across the street before they open the gate.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't even need a key, but I'll go look for it because I want to loot anyway. Still no fast travel point though, oddly enough. Maybe if I get closer to the central area, it'll pop up. Question mark. I can only hope that's what will happen. So I wish to leave this planet to go take care of Aza's companion quest. But not yet. Attention all Protectorate forces. It has come to command's notice that the Glorious Dawn has created a secondary camp to the south of Spiriton. There may be similarities between the two cults. The Glorious Dawn are not to be confused with the more mundane traitors who comprise the ranks of the Order of the Ascendant. They are far more violent and unstable, often throwing themselves at the guns of their enemies with little regard for their own lives. Extreme caution is advised. Praise for Sovereign, Warden Hilkins. Ah, Sovereign's brain dead. Turn that shit off. Alright, what's this journal say? My usual day-to-day has gotten rather strange of late. Recently I've had an influx of new recruits in the form of demoted officers accompanied by explicit instructions that they should fight on the front lines. Additionally, the usual sign-off and paperwork around such has been waived. This is concerning to say the least. Every time I try and examine these issues more closely, the Consul's new administration prevents my investigation at every turn. Asking the demoted officers what happened generally results in a quick shake of the head and a paling of the skin. They all very obviously have a vested interest in not talking about it. Law. I don't want to say my faith in the Protector has been shaken, but I'd be lying if I didn't say the current turn of events has left me uneasy. For the time being, I'll hold off on further questioning lest I wind up as a new recruit in some other officer's camp. The centers to the Consul's coup, eh? Rip bozos. Give me that. Why did I go that way? I can just go through the front door. Oh, I see. I would see why I would want to go that way. That makes a lot more sense all of a sudden. Dude, there's gotta be more to these music boxes than just being a junk that breaks down, right? It feels weird if that's all there is to it. But it would feel weird if that's the case, you know? Well, maybe it is just a music box, you know? Maybe just pick up, break down. Could be everything. There'd be nothing special to it at all. Don't need you. I can fix this. I'm not gonna use it, but I'll take it. Alright, let's let these guys out of their prison cell. Wait. What? Oh, I see.
I have too much on my mind. I am going to be a problem because I have a solution.
Wow, it's so rude considering we just saved them. I wonder if we can speak to that guy now. That crafter guy. Maybe he'll give us something. They're probably the people he was talking about. Not like it takes long to get there with a jetpack anyway.
Are you there? If you have to be headed in protected territory.
Maybe we gotta wait for the statue to get there for him to say anything. Let's find out. We'll follow him. Oh, maybe not. Oh, no, yeah, here we go. He's gonna give me something for this, or am I wasting my time coming back? Oh, here we go, nice.
Please, allow me to reward you for your efforts. You have my gratitude for saving them. Please, take this.
Thanks.
You have a very no reason to reason with you. Look about you.
Alright, well, let's set this active then. Since that's the next thing I'm gonna be looking for. Yeah. Alright, what's going on over here? Not dead already? Wow, it is. God damn. I'm cooking, chat. I'm cooking. Holy shit, chat. And we can go even further with this too. Next level up, we can go much further. Wow, even that gets cooked now. I think there's the guy. Repair order ticket, blah blah blah. Resistor bank, blah blah blah. Is experiencing overheating due to a partial failure and misalignment of the governor, which controls the input voltage. For the time being, it needs to be physically recalibrated. Once we have a team available, we will dispatch a unit of level 3 archive engineers to fine-tune the controls on the roof for a better, more permanent fix. For repair personnel, please take with you a standard resistor repair kit to effect the temporary repairs. Report back to the engineer in charge of the relay station near the northwest landing platform. Right, well, shit, man. We can do a more permanent repair on the roof, you say. The device automatically controls the governor depend on the need to follow the system. It seems to be misaligned and could use some tuning. Retune. I mean, we can go inside and do that thing too, probably, right? Put a new part in and retune it. Or maybe not. Resistor bank, blah blah blah. Verify the ventilation is vacant, spots like the nest in there. Examine wiring on port, blah blah blah. It wears off faster than other ports, reason unknown. Adjust the valve and intake valve. Report completion of upkeep duties to the on-duty technician running observation post, blah blah blah. Standard issue resistor repair kit should contain all the components and tools that you require to repair this system. I don't think there's anything else we need to do here. I think that was just to like maybe not have to do a skill check. You have the quest information. Back again, just got home. Nice, welcome back. Oh, yeah, I don't think there's anything else here. Let's see, is that loot over there? It might be. There's a building there. That's next to that building now, which we'll go to eventually. So not any rush. Oh, it might be a fast travel point too. But at the same time, you know, who cares? I'm gonna go over here. I don't think there's any. Oh, there's loose, I think. Why would they put a mine on top of glass? That seems very silly of them. I must admit. It seems very silly indeed. So even if it is strong enough to withstand the explosion, it seems like it would weaken over time now. You would think they'd put it out on this now. What the hell is going on here? Okay, finally we have a fast travel point. So with that in mind then, let's go over here, turn this in, and then head off planet to finish off Aza's quest. Yeah.
My friend, I anticipated simple maintenance, but what you've done is pure, architect-inspired artistry. This level of fine-tuning to the voltage monitoring system is breathtaking. Such magnificent work is most definitely worthy of a reward. Truly, the plan has provided by sending you to my aid.
What can I say? Just that good. Thanks. Also, your repair person is dead.
That is most unfortunate, but at least his sacrifice did help improve the operations per millisecond. I will include his name in the records for this repair. Thanks again for your assistance in that matter.
Alright. I'm gonna head to the incognito. We're gonna go back to the Praetor to finish off Aza's quest. It is the... Hold on, it is the Praetor she wants, right? I'm pretty sure the Sentinel's headquarters... Yeah. Thought so. Let me get some health back. Still no sign of Tristan, huh? Yikes. Yikes indeed. No matter. I wonder if the companion quest will have more enemies spawn in somehow. Almost halfway to 30. No. Is it this? Search messages from Dagmar Sharp. Enter Aza's passcode. From D Sharp, Project Aza. Current status. Aza still lives despite the kill order. The incompetence of my so-called cultist leaves me once again humiliated and offering my humblest apologies. To rectify this inexcusable state of affairs, I have sent a cadre of Sentinels to extinguish her life using their old friend Acolyte 7 as bait. I must beg one last indulgence, if I may. After Aza is dead, I would like Acolyte 7 delivered to my office for debriefing prior to execution. Oh, so he's probably dead anyway. Crazy.
So, Dagmar didn't betray us to the Sentinels. She is a Sentinel, with a fucking office here in Central Control. It's enough to make one take leave of their sanity.
Warning. Agent Lightinger's sanity profile is well below the acceptable threshold. Further decline may necessitate intervention.
I'm just going to pretend I didn't hear that. Fortunately, there's an easy solution to Dagmar's betrayal. One which involves removing her head from her body. Or maybe we should start with the
solution to me.
So many choices.
Love your consistency, Aza. No matter the question, murder's always the answer.
I suppose congratulations are in order for having dispatched so many Sentinels. Can't rightly say I'm surprised, what with your knack for wanton violence. But still, impressive. And let's not forget that I was the one who gave Azahelia Lightinger a purpose and fulfillment. Look at how much fun you've had.
You better start explaining why you betrayed Aza if you want to live. Although I don't think it matters at this point.
Oh, she's dead already. But
yeah.
I might make it quick if you have a good explanation for your betrayal.
Let's not be hasty. I mean, can it even be a betrayal if it was always lies? But I must say, when I started the Dawn at the Consul's behest, I knew you were the perfect candidate.
What are you talking about? There were cultists before me.
No, there were not. The fiction of a cult was born out of the need to convince the Sovereign to return to the true spirit of the Protectorate. The Consul feared he was too weak.
Authoritarians dreaming of even more power. This would be tedious if it wasn't so terrifying.
I see that Aza isn't the only willfully ignorant person here. Society needs to be controlled for the greater good, by any means necessary. Or would you prefer a more corporate way of life?
Neither. I prefer neither, to be honest. Not a fan of servitude, no matter what you call it.
If you have issue with the nature of humankind, perhaps you should take it up with the Grand Architect.
Dagmar, all this can't be right. How can you spout such lies? Our cause is righteous. It has to be.
As much as I'd prefer to not anger you, I must say your willful ignorance is still a thing to behold. You are always so willing to accept even the most specious of arguments. I can only hope your luck has run its course and the remaining Sentinels are able to put you down. Your death.
There are no remaining Sentinels.
In the Consul's good graces. Goodbye, Aza.
No, that's too quick. What about... No, not painful enough. Yes, that's it. I just need to find a piece of heat-conducting metal and something to peel the skin effectively.
Yes, give in to the heat. We'll discuss methods later, but I agree she must die to save you and Arcadia from the cult.
I've no idea what you're speaking of. The Glorious Dawn is the future of Arcadia. Dagmar must die violently because she betrayed us.
I'm just saying we shouldn't act rashly.
I know of no other way to act.
No, sis, let's go.
Dagmar. Her. How could she betray me? Her, of all people. The one who recruited me into the Dawn and saved my life. And out of all the cultists, she elevated me to the highest rank in the Dawn. Was her right hand.
Why did she recruit you in the first place?
She was my supervisor. I was just a lowly scientist. She alone could see my heart through the shell the Protectorate encased me in. And when she saw my pain, she looked into my background. It was then that she recruited me.
What did she find in your background that led her to recruiting you?
My psychological profile. I saw it once. Recommended sending me to mental refreshment when I was young. Repeatedly. Something about killing sprats. But my parents were able to keep that from happening. The paranoia the Protectorate creates in its subjects crowds everything else out. Even familial love. They were terrified that my behavior would lead people to start looking at them askance.
Oh, there was also the sprat killing.
You remember I told you they were vigilant, right? They could have helped me in numerous ways lesser subjects' parents couldn't. But they did nothing. Just locked me away until I learned to hide my feelings. My existence was always bleak, joyless, without purpose. Just like every other subject's. Dagmar was the first friend I'd had since I was a young child. She gave me a life, a family. Or so I thought.
You've been only done more since you have me now.
Thank you. But Dagmar has shown me I can't depend on anyone. I have to let my beliefs guide me now.
Good for you.
They're all I have left. It's hard to explain, but outside of the lab, thinking only ever confused me, got me into trouble. Since I joined the Dawn, everything has been so much simpler. I depend on the Dawn's beliefs. Without them, I would have nothing but a purposeless existence. I just can't, and I won't. I'm certain we've better things to do than whatever this is.
We'll talk more later. I mean, you don't need a purpose.
My family. But with Dagmar's betrayal and the willingness with which the rest of them turned on me, I just don't know.
But Seven didn't willingly turn on you.
That's true. And even without threats, Dagmar has a way with people. She made all of us feel our lives weren't meaningless. But she has proven she's not the person any of us thought her to be.
It'll be okay.
Yes. I still have that which gives me meaning, the gift she gave to me. Even if she was a flawed messenger, the truth of the Dawn cannot be allowed to die. I've no choice but to gather whatever faithful are left and start anew.
What about the information we found at the Institutional Reconfiguration Center?
What about it?
Oh, we've
Their
already
method
seen
one has
this.
no bearing on the other. Just because she has lost her faith doesn't make the Dawn's beliefs any less true.
Maybe not, but we found those your intelligent days, so just think about it.
I will. I don't want to talk about this anymore.
But, thank you, just the same.
You're welcome.
I can't talk right now. Concentrating on what I'm going to do to Dagmar. I can't talk right now. Concentrating.
Let's go torture Dagmar. Yay!
Imbeciles! How did you let Asa get this far? Stop her! She means to assassinate me!
They're all dead already. There's no one here to save you.
They're closing in.
The mayhem!
Warm up, they're closing in. Yeah. Actually, while we're here, go ahead and give me that. And that. And that. There we go.
Dagmar will never let herself be cornered. She's sure to have an escape route. We should find it.
Really? Well, we can finally come in this place now. I'm interested in this, the top floor. Open.
Huh? You're still alive! No, let's not be too hasty here. You seem a rational person. There must be something we can do to resolve this peacefully. Please don't let
probably
Asa
not.
get her hands on me.
Why are you talking to them, Dagmar? I'm the one you must answer to.
Let them talk.
So start talking. Tell me why. Why did you do this? To me?
Why? I'm a loyal subject to the True Protectorate. What other reason is there? When the Consul tasked me to help save the colony, I did not even think to ask why. And you were an obvious choice. So lost, so dead inside. But then you went berserk. I never could have imagined how you'd take to the killing and mayhem. You brought me great praise from the Consul. Until you started asking questions and killing the wrong people.
And how exactly was starting a violent cult supposed to save the colony?
The Consul feared that the Sovereign wasn't up to the task he inherited. He actually believed the subjects no longer needed such a firm guiding hand. So the Consul set to creating a challenge for the Sovereign to rise to make manifest the hidden dangers he refused to see. It began with labeling political subversives members of a fictitious cult. When that didn't work, the Consul enlisted me to make the glorious dawn a reality.
But they were Sovereign should have just killed the Consul ages ago. Which is when he decided to make Asa the first real cultist.
That means your death will be quick. Well, quicker than it would have been.
Sounds like you don't really want to do this, do you?
Yes, I do! It's just all those questions you've been filling my head with. Can't seem to get my thoughts straight. I feel like I don't know anything anymore.
The report from the Reconfiguration Center proves the Dawn was a lie. Hello, Dagmar.
You saw that, Azahelia? And you still believed? I am impressed by your dedication to the Dawn's theology. Dismissing hard evidence like that. I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. It took you long enough to start questioning the fact that the Dawn always seemed to be being sent to places that benefited the Consul politically. Not to mention they were forbidden
Your
from
voice
throwing
acting
themselves
gets me
into
every
their
time.
beloved rifts, and thus given
How?
specific instructions to do so. Couldn't have them all just killing themselves.
It does make it seem he just didn't want to admit that what you already knew as a Helia.
That is true. I'd gone too far to admit it. Until the end, when I could no longer completely ignore the dissonance in my head. It's lies. All of it. Get out of here, Dagmar. Before I change my mind.
Yes, well, can I just grab my... no, I suppose not. I'll show myself out.
Should've just killed it anyway.
What?
Oh well.
What do I do now?
What do you mean? Part of my crew. Now, it's up to you. Whatever you want.
I know that, but thank you for saying so. I meant, what should I do about the unhinged members of the Glorious Dawn? Without a leader, they could be even more dangerous. We may need to do some killing. You know, for old time's sake.
So, you're fine with killing the members of the cult, but for some reason you couldn't kill the person who was trying to kill you like 10 minutes ago? Okay, I mean, that makes so much sense. That makes perfect sense. Why would we even think about killing her? No, you should have just gave her a knife, really, and just, you know, let her kill you right there and then. I think it might be better if we could find a way to use them as a force for good. I mean, is that even possible? They're throwing themselves into rifts for fun.
I can send out a general message from here. I'll need to concoct some plausible theory to sell them on, though. Can't simply tell them to abandon their beliefs and just be good. How about this? I'll spout some vague new discoveries about the plan that demand we align our intentions with perfection before the rifts will accept us into paradise, or some such nonsense. That should work, though I suspect a fair amount will simply just jump into the closest rift. I'm sure there will be some that ignore the message completely, though. Enough to keep my knife skills up, at least.
I mean, if they won't jump in the rift, let them. Don't ever change, either.
It's done. I need to leave this place. It makes me sick to my stomach. I'm not ready to talk yet.
Alright, let's see what her new passive is. Aza. Whenever you spend energy, Aza's combat ability charges a portion of the energy spent. Okay.
Let's get out of here.
Well, anything in here apart from the terminal? Doesn't look like it. Messages. The perfect cultist. My glorious consul, I have much to report. My intuition was correct. I have found the perfect cultist. With the right prompting, one of my scientists, Azahelia Leitinger, is proud to become the agent of chaos needed to finally focus the Sovereign's attention. Making it completely dependent on me was shockingly easy. It seems a lifetime of isolation and loneliness has primed her to accept anything I tell her, and she now thinks of me as her only confidant and someone she can look to for guidance. Your brilliant stratagem of publicising undesirables as cultists at their executions has convinced her we have a large network already in place. When you deem the time is right, I shall release it into the field to begin recruiting others and sowing chaos. Yours in subservience, Dagmar Sharp. Progress report. As per your glorious plan, sending the cultists to places where they can cause the most disruption has been working magnificently. Unfortunately, the villagers' fervour is beginning to get the better of some of them, and we're losing more to the rifts every day. We must strengthen our revelations, forbidding them from joining with perfection, lest we have to need to continually replenish our supply of cultists. Losing a few here and there through self-sacrifice, idiocy, self-inflicted violence, or fighting our brave soldiers is to be expected, but we can't afford to replace them en masse and maintain the momentum we have achieved. Unrestrained chaos. My glorious consul, my attempts to rein in Aza have so far been unsuccessful. But I am certainly given the time, I will be able to bring her to heel. If I may be so bold to humbly inquire your eminence, is it really such a bad thing to lose a few vigilants here and there? It keeps the threat of our glorious dawn in the forefront of their minds, which in turn applies more and more pressure on the sovereign himself. Perhaps it is what shall finally force him to act. Personal logs, the kill order. I know what I've undertaken is righteous, but my consul has told me so repeatedly. But to actually witness Asa becoming a holodeck shadow of her former self has been difficult. It's as if the pain she is finally releasing after years of clamping down on it is eating her from within, as she unleashes it on anyone and anything around her. It is hard to admit even to myself the fondness I once held for her has turned to revulsion when I see emptiness in her eyes. Perhaps focusing on that instead of the person I once knew will make it easier for me to issue the kill order on her. Regardless of any personal feelings I may or may not have, I have no choice in the matter. It is the only thing that could conceivably get me back into the good graces of the consul. Mental refreshment. I found myself thoroughly dismayed at the consul's announcement. How could we have gone to this place? The sovereign and mental refreshment? It's unthinkable. How could our plan to get the sovereign to fulfill his role as the inheritor of not only his father's legacy, but that of the matriarch herself, have failed so utterly? But of course I am not privy to the consul's thoughts, and is only doing what is best for the colony, as he has always done. It is not for me to question his judgment or his actions. I have the utmost faith that he will lead us from these troubled times. Revelations. Glorious news. Rejoice, members of the Dawn. While our exalted leader may have attempted to betray us all to buy her freedom at the cost of our lives, she has failed. Instead, I am using our sanctified channel to deliver our latest revelation from on high. The glorious news that our journey's perfection can and must start on this plane of reality. Our latest scientific revelation has revealed that rifts are simply the final step in our perfection. We must sanctify ourselves on this plane first, lest we be denied their paradise. It is now our duty to show humanity the way to live righteously. Praise the dawn, Arza.
I'm not ready to talk yet. Let's get out of here.
Alright. Unfortunately, I can't fast travel from in here, so... We can fast travel now. I'm gonna go hack the bounty terminal before we leave. Now. Hold on. Boom. Now. Free money. And XP. Didn't preserve my thing, but whatever. 88k. Alright. Random pad incognito. Dude, we're almost level 30, chat. It's gonna be great. Alright, where's Arza? There's something to say?
Initializing. How may this unit assist? This unit is a...
No. And Tristan's still not up there. Oh, don't tell me ours is booked out now too. It came in this size. No, don't tell me ours is now. Oh my god, you gotta be fucking kidding me, man. Oh, okay,
It's
no.
strange how I ended up here after all my time with the cult. I think I knew it was a lie all along. I just felt such freedom, such excitement, like nothing I'd felt before. But it was all hollow. Being free didn't give me purpose. It simply served to distract me. Now, I don't even have that, do I? I know you said I can do whatever I want, but that's just it. I don't know what I want.
No one does, but we muddle through somehow. You'll be fine.
Really? Why has no one told me that before? That helps. A lot. Thank you.
Glad I could help.
What do you need, Commander?
I guess that's it.
What? Who exactly?
Huh, hold on.
Commander? Who exactly?
I don't know. I thought I saw something different there, but I didn't.
Whatever you need, Commander. Just name.
Yes, Commander. May the...
Okay. Let's do her upgrade. And then we'll save and go back to the Cloister, is it called? I don't remember. I think it's called the Cloister. 61. 59. It can only stun them once per enemy, so like it's not really a big deal. 14. I think we'll give her camouflage, so she can do this more easily. I think that works out really well for her. Alright. Back to the Cloister we go. Oh. How close am I? 21k. No, actually, I'm gonna end this video here. It's almost 3 hours long. Watch us on YouTube, don't forget to like and subscribe, it really helps a lot. But on Twitch helps even more. But regardless, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.